The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, and thank you for attending our webinar session this morning. Today, we will be joined by Taylor Davis of Oxford Life, and Taylor's going to visit with us in a moment about the annuity portfolio and also touch on the single premium life product that Oxford Life has to offer. And Taylor is a regional director with Oxford Life, and he will be joining us here in a few minutes. Before that, I want to talk with you about some new things going on here at Insurance Agency Marketing. My name is Jim Guinan. I'm an annuity sales director. I've worked here at IAMS now for almost 5 years. We certainly appreciate your time, and we know that you're busy. You have a busy week, so we will get to it. And also that the webinar is being recorded today, so if some of you have to drop off or you'd like to review it again later, it will be made available for review this afternoon, but for sure by the end of the day. So again, we do record as many webinars as we can, and we do appreciate your time. So with that, I'd like to get started. Thanks again for joining us today, and I want to talk to you about some ways to get some money in your pocket on us, basically from your efforts. We want to reward you. We're going to talk a little bit about referred producer money, marketing reimbursement, and new producer bonus. So first, referred producer money. If you are working in the business and you know other individuals that could benefit from our services and our products and the way that we operate, we would appreciate those individuals. So tell us who they are. We'll be glad to visit with them. If they contract, you will get a $50 bonus, and then from there on, as you can see, we will pay you an override, in essence, for referring those producers. So we'll follow up. We'll work with them just as we have with you. But unlike a non-referred agent, there's something in it for you. And again, that's an unlimited override that's ongoing. So you can refer as many agents as you'd like. You can receive that override on as many agents as that contract and write business going forward. Our marketing reimbursement program is essentially money that we put into an account. It's an expense account, in essence, for you based on your target life premium, single life premium, and index business. So as that account builds up, you come to us with your receipts for business, and we'll reimburse you 50% on those. So it could be a lead program that you want to do, or a seminar, or if you've had to buy some equipment for your office, again, let us know what it is, and we can use that from your account. Our way, again, of saying thank you is ongoing producer, an ongoing balance that has no expiration, so to speak, as far as it has to be cleared out at the end of the year. Our new producer bonus, I think, is one of the most lucrative out there in looking at our competition. Some companies have a variation of this, but for your first 180 days of writing business with us here at IAMS, we will keep track of, and again, if this is the thresholds that you're at the end of 6 months, you can see what kind of rewards you're looking at the $500,000 premium level. By the way, we also do have a cash or gift card equivalent for that also. So again, our appreciation for your placing business with us, especially right out of the gate in your first 6 months, we want to reward you and say thanks, because we do appreciate your business. The back office support here at IAMS is designed, as you can see, to save you time, and that's exactly right. And many of the individuals that you rely on are people that I rely on also. So whether it's the contracting department with our paperless contracting, whether it's quotes that we help you with, life or annuity, again, you can call in, you can talk to our quote team in the annuity area. Again, we give them quotes that we need for producers too. So again, those back office people, I don't really like to call them back office. They're actually the front office, the people that process your applications, both annuity and life and med sup. are the people that touch that business as it comes in. They scrub the business. They also do the follow-ups to make sure that you get that issued, get paid as quickly as you can. So again, all those individuals are working to do, in essence, what a home office does for you if you were a captive or an agent in a captive agency. So again, that's really kind of a minimum goal of an IMO, is to do those things. So we try to do it well. I think we do a fairly good job. I really do. So creative marketing is our department that can help you with your marketing to your producers. If you need assistance with web design, or you have a website now and you want to improve it, you want to talk to Jacob and Sean and that team, and they can give you some ideas about what they can do to help you improve that, maybe get some ideas, and then also tell you what that might cost you. The other area that I know that they're quite busy with on an ongoing basis now is branding, trying to assimilate or create a brand for you and to make it consistent with everything that you do with your clients. So again, if you have those needs, reach out to Jacob and his team. They'll be glad to visit with you. I talked a little bit about our back office or support. Another area that supports you is our website. That's www.iamsinc.com. That's IAMSINC.com. We have, I think, a very good website. I go to this every day for income rider quotes and comparisons, also for product searches. And I know you probably think, well, you should know all those, but we have 35 carriers. And if you consider how many products a single carrier can have, to know what's available in each state as to what issue age, and if there's a benefit or feature in particular that you want to find, like a nursing home rider or terminal illness, sometimes we have to rely on a search. So we use this. I use this every day at some point, whether it's a product search or looking for a MIGA rate. Our website has some great tools for that. Of course, the whole rate book that we keep at our desks, the printout version, is also available online. That has our top carriers indexed and fixed with some of the better selling or more competitive products. It also has income rider spreadsheet in there, as well as MIGA rates. So if you want it, you can find that out there, and we do keep that updated quite regularly. You can also find a term quote engine, our webinar schedule, and also our resource library, which I believe is very good. We have fact finders, financial calculators. If you haven't been to the website, you want to create a login and check the sales resource library out. It's got some great valuable tools in there. All right, I want to talk a little bit about our Life and Annuity Academy. Just a few more slides here, and then we'll move over to Taylor. I'm sure he's anxious to get started today. So we're going to talk about the Life and Annuity Academy. Our next one installment of this is in March. We've already filled up our agents for this particular academy. It is a 2-day, all-expense paid program. This next one is actually being held in Dallas because no one wants to come to Nebraska in March. But it is about 30 producers for this one. That's a little smaller. Normally we're 35 to 40. Again, always looking for a good producing agent of fixed annuities and life insurance. So if you've been at that, you're working in the market, you want to grow that market, you want to grow and do more bigger things, the 2-day producer training, I think, is a good place to start. We've been doing these now for over a decade, and we've compressed a lot of information into about 2 days, and that seems to be about as long as you want. But again, a very successful program. We are always taking registrations. Our next academy will be in mid-May. So we'll be taking registrations for that now. If you're interested in it, I'm going to send a question out right now if you'd like to get more information about the Academy, we'll be glad to help you with it. And certainly after the webinar is over, then we'll send you an email with more information. If you have questions about it, you can certainly come to me, or also another annuity or life marketer if there's somebody that you already know or work with regarding that. So the program is not the same every time. We try to update it every time to be competitive with what's going on in the marketplace, what's the new trend, what have you. So again, if you're brand new in the business or brand new to selling fixed annuities, this may not be the program for you, because some of the topics might be a little farther advanced. But one of the best ways to qualify for this is to start working in the market, start cross-selling, start offering that, and that would make more sense at that point. So we appreciate your response to that. I really do. And again, you'll get some information about this more. If you need a registration, we'll be glad to take it. We'll start reviewing the one for May probably here down the road a few weeks. So you should be getting a call from us if you did send that in. So thanks for your response. We appreciate it. Moving on, talking a little bit about our next marketing summit, which is in this year already, 2019. As you can see, the qualification period, or invitational period, I should say, was from January of 18 to June 30th. So we have about 5 more months yet. This is a both social and educational event, and we've had this for a number of years. This one coming up will be in Naples, Florida in August of 2019. So certainly let us know if you have interest in qualifying for something like that. Have no idea where the next marketing summit will be, but I do know that the qualification will start right after. It'll be July 1. So again, let us know how we could do that. And again, for your business, we certainly appreciate that. One other area I want to just mention here before we go to Taylor. We have seen a tremendous amount of growth here at IAMS in the single premium life market. If you have clients that are looking at transferring assets, some of you are writing annuities, you may have older contracts, or clients who are taking RMDs. Those are situations that could work for a single premium wealth transfer product. We work with about 10 carriers. And again, it's a tremendous cross-selling opportunity for the annuity and for even traditional life agents who've not really talked with people about wealth transfer. So again, if you'd like to get more information regarding single premium life, just answer yes to that question. We'll have someone reach out to you from the life department and get you more information, perhaps an illustration on single premium life. So thanks for your response. With that, I would like to switch to this presentation now. Time over to Taylor Davis with Oxford Life. Taylor?
Perfect. You see my screen?
I do.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim. Thank you so much, and thank you all for joining. I know it's a busy Thursday. I can't believe it's already Thursday, and Jim and I were just talking. It's almost March, so time flies, and I know you guys are busy. So what we're going to be going over in this webinar is who Oxford Life is as a company. We're going to touch on single premium life. We are going to have another in-depth life webinar with IAMS, I believe, on Monday. Is that right, Jim? I don't know when can't remember when I did it, but I imagine you guys will be getting an email, but we'll have another one here soon that's going to be digging more into the live side. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. So it's just really going quickly over Prosperity Select, which is our single premium life product, and then we'll dive into all of our annuities we offer here at Oxford. Again, my name is Taylor Davis. I'm the regional director here at Oxford Life. You'll see the states down below. Kind of just don't even think of those as the states I cover. Everything west of that I also cover. And there's just one more regional that works here at Oxford. His name is Chad Canese, who works the eastern side of the U.S. And really, we work together. I know there's states down below, but you could be really in any state and reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. I'm located out here in Oklahoma City, so I'm in Central Time Zone. So if you're located anywhere across the country, I'm usually in the office. I usually leave about 6 o'clock Central Time. So feel free, reach out to me anytime. You have my cell, you have my office, and my email address. I'll have this at the end of the webinar as well. So who is Oxford Life? Maybe you guys haven't written with us. Maybe you've been contracted with us for a while and just don't know really our backstory or the products that we do offer. But we are A-minus excellent, AM best rating. We're a leading provider in life insurance, annuities, and Medicare supplement. Again, we're going to be going over Prosperity Select, which is our single premium life product. We'll be going over annuities. And then we offer very competitive Medicare supplement as well. We also offer final expense in the life insurance arena. Of course, our mission is to provide products and services promoting financial security for individuals. We are founded in the Grand Canyon state of Arizona in 1965, and we still remain domiciled in Arizona. Our office is smack dab in the middle of Phoenix, downtown Phoenix. So if you guys are out in Arizona or ever in Arizona, feel free to give us a call. We'd love to show you the office. Corporate structure here at Oxford is a little bit different than maybe what you're expecting. Oxford might not be a name that pops up a whole lot, maybe just because you guys might not think we're as big as carriers we might be, products that we offer, whatever it might be, but the corporate structure is always great to bring up when you're talking with a client. When you're when they ask about Oxford, who we are, what we do, bringing up the corporate structure is huge. And I say that because Amerco is our holding company. Everything goes through them, but our parent company is U-Haul. That is the moving and storage company that you see on about every corner here in the U.S. That's our parent company. I mean, everything runs through them. I mean, even here at Oxford Life, our HR department's through U-Haul. If you order supplies, it comes in a U-Haul box. How funny that sounds, but it does. I've had questions all the time about agents calling me and being like, why is it showing up in a U-Haul box? Well, it's called parent company. Everything runs through them. So again, financial strength, we're A-minus excellent, but our financial backing from U-Haul is huge. So that kind of puts us in a tier, without anyone else. I mean, we might think of us as a small company, but we're really not in the grand scheme of things. If they do have questions about our financials, you can always look us up. We're publicly traded due to this under the ticker symbol UHAL. So you can find all of Oxford Life's information under there. And again, when you're talking with a client, it's just a good brick and mortar feel to who we are to bring up that U-Haul name. So again, just a good reminder, you'll see other notable carriers, North American. We don't have any products right now with North American, so it's not the North American you're probably thinking about. Christian Fidelity Life Insurance, we have final expense in a few states with them. And then, of course, U-Haul and a couple of real estate companies underneath there. So why Oxford Life? Like we went over, financial strength, A-minus excellent rating. We have U-Haul as someone to bring up when you're talking with a client. And just to give you a little bit more insight, we're about $2.5 billion in assets. We've grown that very fast. I think it was like, maybe 5 years ago, we were about 800 million in assets. We're about 2.5 now. So we're looking to grow. I mean, as you'll see as we go through this webinar, we're coming out with products that are very, very competitive on all angles, commission, rates, and even, of course, for the client, we want the best product out there. So you'll kind of see that as time goes on, and you'll also see kind of new things we're coming out with that we do want. We want to be that leading provider for you guys moving forward. Unique and competitive products, which we'll touch on a handful of those today. Commissions are fantastic. Time-saving and convenient point-of-sale application decision process. This is for our life insurance. I'll be going over that today as well. It's called InstaWrite, and you can use it for single premium life. And if you do final expense, you can use it for that as well. Producer and customer service. Hopefully, we've been able to show you just that. We have training videos, webinars that we do very, very often. And then, of course, you have myself that you can call anytime, day or night. I have calls all the time. at 9 p.m. asking me about things on our product. So feel free anytime, give me a shout. Love to help you guys. So we're going to dive in first to Prosperity Select, to single premium life, before we get into annuities. And again, I'm going to touch real quickly on this product. I know this is mostly an annuity webinar, but I just want to tell you guys and show you guys how competitive we are when it comes to single premium life. And I know Jim touched on it in at the beginning of it, that they're huge into single premium life, and we're trying to be a leading carrier for IAMS, and of course for you guys as well. So Prosperity Select, some great features that this product has is return of premium. That's day one return of premium. So if they put in $100,000 and they decide for some reason 2 months down the road, a year down the road, a year and a half down the road, they want to cancel the product, they get return of premium. No questions asked. If they put in $100,000, they're going to get $100,000. Of course, it does start building interest, and I'll show you guys an illustration here shortly. And that interest, you just won't get the return premium, you'll get the interest as well. But as you guys know, interest is taxed if you do cancel the product. Accelerated death benefits, which we'll be going over today as well: chronic illness, nursing home, terminal illness, and to top it all off, and Jim might say it as well, but we are the most competitive when it comes to death benefit. I don't know anyone that comes close to us. You put in $100,000 for a 65-year-old non-tobacco female, a death benefit of $198,000 day one, with return of premium, with accelerated death benefits. It's a very, very competitive product. So real quick, this is a 65-year-old non-tobacco female, puts in $100,000, like I said, about $198,000 in death benefit, just under that. But as you'll see on the right-hand side, you'll see the cash value, and then you'll see guaranteed death benefit. So with how return of premium works, and it differs by age, so you'll see $100,000 in cash value guaranteed if they were to cancel it. So again, like I said, it's return of premium day one. They'll get their money back. They won't lose anything that they put in. But you'll see on the right-hand side the death benefit. So with return of premium and how our product works is, although it's not building interest at the time of, and again, it depends on age. It could be a 70-year-old and it'll start building interest, I think, after year 2 or in year 2. So you would see like $100,000 and then it'll start building interest thereafter. But for a 65-year-old, you'll look over the right-hand side with guaranteed death benefit. You'll see it's higher than that 197.3. You'll see it's 219, 212, 205, 199. So if they were to die in any of those first 4 years, it's going to be higher than 197. And that's just how it works with our return of premium. We kind of think, if they're not building interest, let's put that over to the death benefit and have a higher death benefit. And then they'll start building interest, and then that death benefit will cap at 197.3. So again, very, very, very competitive. And it's just another selling point. Some people say, well, what if I die in year 2? Do I still get 197? Well, yeah, you get 212. You get even more than what's expected. So again, very, very, very competitive. Like I mentioned, accelerated death benefits, terminal illness, nursing home, and chronic illness. I'd be happy to send you guys a brochure that goes over those more in depth. And again, this is kind of why I wanted to touch on this before we went into the annuities. Annuity and FIA annuity and single premium life combo is huge. Single premium life, as Jim said, is a great product, and it can be used more than you probably think. When you're talking with a client about assets, of course, they might have money in a CD, which is great for a single premium life, just sitting there, not doing anything, but it's going to be left to their beneficiaries. Of course, single premium is great for that. But it's also great if you sit down and you talk with a client who wants an annuity product, and then you can start talking about annuity and single premium life, how those two combinations really go hand in hand with each other. So just real quickly with this one, if you put $100,000 into a fixed index annuity with, let's say, a 5% per year earnings, in 10 years, the account value will be $155,000. After tax, of course, with an annuity, it's about $141,000. So let's just take that and let's put the single premium life in there as well. Let's do let's just do 50-50. Let's do 50,000 in the fixed index, making 5% per year, and 50,000 in the Prosperity Select Single Premium Life. In 10 years, the account value of the FI will be 77,000. After tax, it'll be about 70. And the death benefit of the Single Premium Life, day one, is 98.6. So as you can see, total return after tax, about $25,000 more if you do want to put both of those products into the money that they have. Of course, and I say it goes hand in hand, because with the annuity, with the $50,000 in the annuity, 10% free withdrawals. If something small comes up, they have accelerated death benefits. You can possibly use it for an income rider. And then with the Single Premium Life, you still have the accelerated death benefits. And in case something huge comes up, they don't have to cancel their 100,000 fixed index annuity and take a 9, 10, whatever surrender charge it might be. They can just take that 50,000 that they have in Single Premium Life and get return of premium, so they don't lose anything. And of course, the death benefit on top of that. I mean, it's a day one left to the beneficiaries. It's just a huge asset to have that they know they don't have to pay, their bennies don't have to pay tax on. So again, it's just a good combo sale to put in with an FIA and a Single Premium Life, or even a MIGA or a fixed annuity that you want to put in $50,000 into that, $50,000 into Prosperity Select. So this is just one. I imagine Jim has many, but this is just a great resource to use when talking with a client. So again, like I said, CDs are always great, and just to show you how much better they are. I mean, again, if this is money that's just sitting there for the beneficiaries and they're not going to be touching it, great product for it. 60-year-old female, 28% tax bracket, $50,000 in a CD growing at 2.5%. I think right now that's pretty generous in a CD. So you'll look over to the left, you'll see a CD growing years 1 through 30, gets to about 85.3, and that's 30 years of growth. And then you look at Prosperity Select, you put $50,000 into the product, day one death benefit of almost $114,000. So it comes, CD comes nowhere near the amount it's going to take that the beneficiaries are going to get with Prosperity Select. And again, you have accelerated death benefits, you have return of premium. There's everything added onto the product that just in case, because I feel like sometimes when a client thinks about any life product, they feel like they're putting their money in and they're never going to be able to get it out. Not the case with Prosperity Select. It's return of premium anytime. If something comes up, they just have to take that money out. They can. So product specs on the Prosperity Select: issue age is 55 through 80. It's age of last birthday. Rated males, females, standard preferred. Only difference, doesn't matter what medications they're taking, why they're taking those medications. Standard is tobacco, preferred is not tobacco. It's the only difference. Minimum issue amount is $30,000. So depending on the age, it could be $19,000 face amount. It could be a lot of things, or premiums, but it is $30,000 face amount is the minimum. But again, that's less with premium. Maximum issue amount is based on issue age, gender, and tobacco class. I'd be happy to send you a max premium sheet. I think a 65-year-old max is like $220,000 premium. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's pretty close to that. And again, guaranteed return of premium day one. And something that's not even on here is accelerated death benefits are on the product as well. So very, very competitive products. You won't find one that beats us when it comes to premium and death benefit. And then you have return of premium on top of it. So again, it's a very, very, very competitive product. I can't say it enough. So we're going to go quickly into InstaWrite. This is really the underwriting process, and I don't even like to say underwriting. It's the health assessment process when it comes to our life products. You use this for Prosperity Select. You use this for our Assurance and Assurance One, which is our final expense products. So with InstaWrite, it's an application decision process that generates a qualified or non-qualified result in with minutes. And I'm not talking 25, 30 minutes. On average, on the telephone version of InstaWrite, you're looking at about 4 to 4.5 minutes. We don't go over the whole application with the client. We don't ask them why they're taking certain medications. None of that. It's just a quick and simple, really two-step process, which we'll go over here in just a little bit. It's 24/7. If you do use the electronic version, the telephone interview is not 24/7. I'll go over hours here shortly. But again, it's a point of sale approval decision. You and the client will know before you leave that house in a matter of minutes if they're qualified or not. And that's all you got to do. So option one, and again, I say a two-step process. Option one, electronic, is always the fastest route. You can do an e-app, you can do a paper app, but if you do the electronic InstaWrite version, it's very, very fast. All you got to do is type in the client's information, email address, and email sent to the client. They verify who they are, where they live in 2008, kind of those kind of questions, and they'll hit submit, and an email will be sent to you within seconds, letting you know if they were approved or not. So again, it's a quick and easy way, and I put this in with the annuities as well because I know with a lot of annuity agents, but a lot of annuity clients, they don't want to do a telephone interview for a live product. They just want to make sure it's simple, easy to use, and you can get a point of sale approval decision right away. I will say that we're going to be changing this just a tad for the better, which I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, I'm hoping probably next week, they won't have to have an email address. So what'll happen is you'll just put in their information, you'll put in name, social, where they live, hit submit, and it'll let you know right then if they were approved or not. An email doesn't have to be sent to the client. So that will be changing here shortly, so it'll even become a way more simple process than the simple process it already is. So be on the lookout for that change as well. Option two, phone. I know some clients out there, old school, maybe not even have a computer or not an email address currently, which that's going to change. They want to do a phone, and some agents as well. They like to use the phone. So on this version, it's simple as well. Like I said, you're looking at 4.5 minutes. All they ask on the interview is it okay if we run a script check? We don't run an MIB. And then second, they go over about a quick paragraph that takes 30 seconds to read off, just to make sure, disclaimer, know what's going on. And then they let you, the agent, know if the client was approved or not. Simple as that. Again, they don't, why are you taking this medication? What did you answer on question 3? None of that. Don't ask any of those questions. It's just a quick and simple disclaimer. Can we run a script check? Yes, yes, you're done. So very, very quick and easy on both of them, on both the electronic and the phone version. And this is for all of our life products. So it's very, very fast. And I'd love to talk with you guys more about it. And again, we're going to have another live webinar here shortly on the IAMS platform. InstaWrite's hours, like I said, 833-705-4019 is the telephone version. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. Also, electronic version, 24/7. Just go into your agent portal, type in the client's information, and you're good to go there. And that's 24/7. So we still allow you guys to do either version. You can do an e-app, you can do a paper app, you can do a telephone version, you can do an electronic InstaWrite. All the same. So very, very fast. Sales support, 800-308-2318. I'll have that information here at the end as well. And then you have myself on call to talk about live products all the time. So let's get into annuities. I know that's probably what you guys got on here to mostly talk about. And we are very, very competitive when it comes to accumulation and when it comes to income rider. And I'd love to dig in to all of our products. We offer 3, 5, 7, and then we offer 3 10-year products on the fixed index annuity side. And then we offer a MIGA, 3 through 10-year MIGA with rates that, we're trying to be, as you'll see as time goes on, we're trying to be the best out there. So hopefully you'll start seeing an Oxford pop up more and more as time goes on. So first, let's dive into the MIGA product. Again, this is our 3 through 10 fixed annuity. It's guaranteed for however long you want to do it. So if you pick a 3-year MIGA, right now our 3-year is sitting at 2.85. So if you pick the 3-year, and after 3 years, you have options. You have really 3 options. Option 1, they can decide to renew the contract. Option 2, the owner may decide to annuitize the contract. Option 3, may withdraw a portion or all of the contract. It's up to them. They'll be notified 30 days prior to that 30-day window. So after that 3-year MIGA that they were in, after the 3-year and then their guarantee period ends, they'll have a 30-day window to decide what they want to do with it. If they want to go into another 3-year product, if they want to go from a 3 to a 5. But if you were in like a 5-year product, we don't allow for you to go into a 4-year after the 30-day window. It's either 5, it's either the same or more. Surrender charge schedule on the MIGA, pretty simple, 3 through 10 years. Again, all starting with 10%. So anything you look at is 10 all the way down. After that 30-day window, if they decide to go into, they're in a 5-year product, there's a 30-day window, they decide to go into the 5-year again, it'll start over at 10%. It won't start at 5 and go down because we look at it 2 separate products. When it comes down to it, you can either do, we give you 3 options there at the end, and if you do decide to renew for another multiple years, that surrender charge will start from 10%. Withdrawing money, we do allow for 10% free withdrawals after year 1. In year 1, you can do systematic interest withdrawals. I think that's huge sometimes to use. I know a lot of clients do use that interest-only withdrawal feature. And with regards to taking withdrawals every year, you can do 10% free withdrawals up to 2 withdrawals per year. So people might say, well, if I'm doing systematic withdrawals, I do them every month, that's 12. No, a systematic withdrawal counts as 1. And then so you have one other one to take whatever it might be. Again, that systematic withdrawal does count as part of your 10% free withdrawal. So it's whatever you have left over is what you could withdraw from the product. Waiver surrender withdrawal charges on this product: terminal illness, home health care, nursing home. If you're diagnosed as terminally ill more than 1 year after the policy date, you may surrender the policy. Home health care, pretty much the same thing. First diagnosis, chronically ill more than 1 year after the policy date, receive health care. Nursing home, first diagnosis, chronically ill more than 1 year after policy date, and have been in a nursing home for the previous 90 days, you may surrender withdraw without any charges. Product features on the multi-select, issue ages 18 to 80, durations 3 through 10. Minimum amount is $20,000. Maximum amount is $1 million, ages 18 to 75, 500,000, 76 to 80. Death benefit account value upon death of the annuitant or owner, and it is an MVA. MVA is in each state, so you don't have to worry about, is the MVA approved in my state, is it not? It's in all states. Now we're going to dive into the fixed indexed annuity side of Oxford Life's annuity portfolio. We have all together, we have 5 fixed index annuity products: Royal Select, Silver Select, and we call it the Select series, which has no bonus, but it's a 3, 5, 7, and 10-year durations on an FIA. So let's dive into these products. We have 3 accumulation strategies for all the products. They're all the same: fixed account strategy, monthly average strategy, and annual point-to-point. Why I have you guys and have the attention currently right now on our Select series, on our 10-year product, caps at 5.8%. Oh, never mind. That was January. 5.35% for February. So hopefully we'll be knowing here in about a week or so what those rates are going to be doing. But in February, it's 5.35. And then again, something that's different that I don't think a lot of carriers do have is 3, 5, 7 fixed index annuity durations. 3-year is sitting at 410. 5-year is 4.9, and 7-year is 4.95. On all three of those products, you can put income rider on it, which we'll go over here shortly, but just something a little bit different out there, a 3-year FIA. I never heard of one, and it's very competitive. Even if you're talking with a client, they're just not sure if they want to get into a fixed index annuity. You can try them out with a 3-year, see how they like it, and then go from there. So it's just a kind of a niche product that can be used, I think, in many scenarios. So the Royal Select product has an 8% bonus, and that 8% bonus goes towards both the accumulation value and the income account value. The Silver Select product has a 4% bonus, and that goes again towards the income account value and the accumulation value. And when it comes to caps, Silver Select has a little bit higher cap because it's a 4% bonus, and the cap right now for the Silver Select is 4.5. So again, 8% bonus. It's hard to find those bonus products out there anymore. So it's huge, especially when it comes to income rider and accumulation. It goes towards both of them. So again, 8% bonus. Surrender withdrawal charges on this product, 10% free withdrawals after year 1. And then, of course, surrender charges starts at 10 and go down from there, like every other product out there. If they were to decide to withdraw money in excess of the 10% free withdrawal, then they'll start getting that non-vested bonus. As you'll see, the bonus is vested over the over the policy duration. But if for like income purposes, that 8% is right there. That 8% goes to the income. So if they're 100% looking for income, Royal Select would be the product to go with. Something else I want to touch on is vested bonus. If they were to pass away, it's fully vested. Just want to throw that out there as well. So the Select series with the 3, 5, 7, and 10-year products, you'll see the surrender withdrawal charges below. 10 starts all the way down. Same thing for 3, 5, 7. Starts at 10% and goes down from there. All three of those, even the 3-year product, you can do an income rider on. So it's a little bit different. Again, I think the 3-year product is something different out there. Our 5 and 7 are very competitive. And then our 10-year with no bonus. Again, our Royal Select has an 8% bonus. Our Silver Select has a 4% bonus. And then our 10-year Select series product has no bonus, but our caps are at 4.9 currently for that product. So it differs on what product you want to go with. But if they're 100% looking for income, Royal Select will be the highest one out there. Liquidity features, again, this is with all of our fixed index annuity products, 10% free withdrawal amounts after the first year. Terminal illness, nursing home, home health care on all the products. And then annuitization options, period certain, lifetime income with guaranteed period. So all of those have it, no additional cost. I did want to touch on the GLIB, our income rider, something we do different that I think a lot of carriers don't do, is we have a 6.75% roll-up, which is fantastic roll-up, great income, but it's 95 bips for the rider. That's the cost for the rider. What we do is we multiply it by the accumulation value. Most carriers, I'd probably say 90% of carriers out there, multiply the cost for the income rider by the income account value. So it's usually a higher amount. It's an 8% bonus, 6.75% roll-up. It's going to be a higher amount than your accumulation value just because you're trying to get as high as you can for that income and then base it off the factors. So most carriers do multiply 95 bips, could be 1%. They multiply it by the GLIB, by the income account value. Us, on the other hand, we multiply that 95 bips by the accumulation value. So 95 bips is still on the lower end of cost for an income rider, but then we even make it lower by multiplying it by the accumulation value. So again, it's just another little feature that we have on our FIAs that is different than I would say out there in the market today. We did change up the glib on payouts. We now do each year. Each age group has their own payout. We used to have 50 through 55. I think we're sitting at like 2.6% payout. We changed all that, and now it's each year. So we'll get the highest, income rider out there possible for your clients by breaking it up into each year. To show you an illustration for our Royal Select product, over to the left, you'll see a hypothetical demonstration with regards to the 8% bonus. So you'll see the interest earned, market return, account value. You'll see it in the account value year one, 111,000. Again, that's 8% bonus, 8,000 plus 3,240. You'll have 111,240 in the account value, thanking for that 8% bonus, which is huge. And then you'll see the guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit is 100,000 you put in, 8,000 bonus with the 8% bonus, and then the growth rate of 6.75% roll up each year. So again, when I was talking about the 95 bips cost for the income rider, you can see on the right and left hand side, we multiply it by the left side. By that 114,000 in year three, we would multiply that 95 bips instead of other carriers multiplying that 95 bips from 131,000. So as you can see, the big difference there, $20,000 difference that we're not taking from the clients when it comes to the cost for the income. Sales requirements for this product, application, of course, disclosure form, glib, benefit summary, 1035 exchange, replacement form, delivery receipt. That's everything you guys know. It's based on each client that you guys run across. If you're not contracted with us currently, you can find all this information on our website. You can look at the apps, you can look at the brochures, you can look at all these requirements without having to log in. We keep that all on our main website. We do that because we are just-in-time contracting. So what that means is you'll submit contracting, and we will wait to run backgrounds and really activate you here at Oxford until a new piece of business is submitted. So your first step has to be a paper app, and that's again on Life, Annuity, and MedSup. Your first app does have to be a paper app. Product features on our FIAs, 18 to 80, 3, 5, 7, and 10 years. We have 3 10-year products. Issue amounts, minimum 10,000. That's different from the MIGA. MIGA's 20. And the maximum for FIAs is 350. Again, that's different than the MIGA. MIGA's $1 million. Death benefits, it's an MVA as well in all states. It's a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit rider, 6.75% roll up. Annual fee, 95 bips. Again, we multiply it by the accumulation value. And as you guys know, 15 above for the utilization for the glib. Product features, it is a single premium. It's not flexible. It's a guaranteed lifetime withdrawal benefit rider. It's waiver of withdrawal rider. 10-year surrender charge schedule. That's on all the products. It always starts at 10% and goes down. And then we have 3 crediting strategies on all of the FIAs: fixed account strategy, annual point-to-point, and monthly average. So real quick, I know it was quick. We went over the products. I don't want to waste or take a lot of your time up. I know you guys are busy. But if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to give me a call. I know Jim's there to help you as well. But give us a follow on social media. Anything new, including the new InstaRite stuff we're going to be coming out with that you don't have to have an email address, will be on social media. We'll be showing all that information. Anything new that's coming out, product features, and we're trying to be the most competitive out there on all of our product lines. So keep an eye on all that information. Give us a follow on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and you'll get all that information. I think sometimes we might check our social media quicker than we check our email. So all that information that's sent to your email is also on social media. And then, of course, our sales support that you can call throughout the day with regards to where do you find applications, or how can how does the glib work. You can always call me, but if for some reason I'm not available, our sales support team, 800-308-2318, really call it agent services team. They're available and they are very helpful with any questions that you might have. I will throw an extension out there, extension 670911. That goes straight to our agent services team, and you'll be in contact with one of the 20 people we have there, really just sitting there to help you guys. They don't do anything with new business claims. They're there for agent support, and that's it. So again, that's extension 670911. And then you have myself that you can call anytime, day, night, whenever it is, weekend. Be happy to help you guys. So Jim, if there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer any of them.
I do. Thank you. Thanks, Taylor. Appreciate it. There are a couple questions. One is explain the contracting process with Oxford. And so how does an agent get appointed with you guys?
Yeah, so you'll reach out to Jim. They'll send you a contracting link. You'll fill it out. It's all electronic. We don't do paper. So what will happen is you'll submit your contracting, and then you'll have to submit a new piece of business because we are just-in-time contracting. So and the reason we did this is because sometimes, your annuity agent rates are very, very competitive, and you need to get the product, or you need to get it written. And in the past, you'd have to wait. You have to wait to get appointed. That could take 3 to 5 days. And now you can really submit the application the same day as you submit your contracting. So it can be bam, bam, quick and easy. So really the contracting process works. Fill out the contracting, and then just submit a piece of business, and you're ready to go.
Okay, super. On the income rider that you referred to, just to clarify, the percentage of the rider fee is based on, so what you're saying is it's based on the accumulation value, but it's also charged on the accumulation value. Is that correct? Or it's deducted from the accumulation value?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Just want to make that clear, because everybody does that a little different. So again, that's an advantage because the fee is deducted on the smaller value, and then and also deducted. So that is competitive because a lot of companies base it on the income base.
Yes.
I will tell you, and this is just observation, but we work with a lot of agents on their multi-year rate fixed business, and among the A-rated carriers out there, Oxford has some of the best rates through the multi-select. So, and is approved in many states. So, Taylor, I will kind of piggyback what Taylor said. The multi-select is a very competitive product, A or B++ rated, but A- and above rated companies, they come up on the competition very well and are very liquid. There are many companies that don't have 10% withdrawals. So we quote the multi-select quite a bit. And so I'm glad to see that. After the webinar is over, I think what I'm going to do, Taylor, is I'm going to send all of the agents the rates. And those rates are reviewed. Is it once a month? Is it usually around the first of the month? Is that right?
Yeah. So we do it at the first, and I'll usually know about, 4 to 5 days before the first. So if you guys are working on a case, feel free to reach out to me. I'll let you know if, hey, they're going to be going up, so hold off on submitting it, or they're going down, hurry up and get the application in. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me. But yeah, the first is when we bring out new rates.
Okay. So what I will do now is I'm just going to launch one more poll question for all of you, and that is if you'd like to get more information on one or more of the products that Taylor went through this morning, whether it's the Prosperity Single Premium Life product or any of the annuities, or if you want to get the link to get appointed with Oxford, we'd be glad to get that for you. So just let me know through that poll question if you'd like to get some information, and we'll be glad to get it over. And for everyone that's attending today, I'm going to shoot over the rate sheet. And I know that there's a lot of rates because we want to focus on the features and benefits of those. So, but we'll be glad to get out the rate sheet so you can see those strong multi-select rates, the competitive cap rates on the select series as a whole. So I'll shoot that out for you here before too long. I know it's late morning already. So I appreciate your response to that. Taylor, I want to thank you for your time and information today. Very informative. We look forward to helping our producers write more business through Oxford. They continue to be more competitive all the time. And we all want to thank you for your time, and all have a great day today.
Yes, and Jim,
Yes.
the live webinar is going to be on Monday at 10 a.m. So if you guys want to learn more about our live products, it's going to be Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time.
Fantastic. I wasn't sure when that was scheduled, so
I had to take a quick gander and see what it was, but I'll be diving a lot more into Insta-Write and so forth.
And that's Monday, President's Day?
It is, yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, all of you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.